I think it's important for Nancy and I to teach our kids to fight for what they love. Fight for what you love, no matter what it is.
Save Skateworld!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to share. One thing that I like about Nancy is that she knows how to cook really, really good, okay? You know it's going down when we have napkins. We have wipes as napkins, because...
Look at Aaron. Show Aaron, please. That's why we have the wipes close by.
How is it, maybe?
Really good. Himself is a wipey.
Wiped out that, speaking of wiping the table, it has weenies in it.
Hey, I requested a salchicha.
I have no idea.
What are you gonna call it?
They're weenie spaghetti.
Nancy's Revenge?
I honestly have no idea. Whenever I make stuff like this, it comes out better. Yeah. I don't even think about it. I start mixing everything. Dun, dun, dun. The funniest thing is, the truth is,
don't be humble, just say what it is.
The truth is, I'm not a good cook, but I have good friends around me and family members that give me like tips. My friend April made this really good chipotle salsa. So I mixed it in with the spaghetti sauce, and I mixed in a lot of like spinach and greens, and I blended it so the kids can taste it.
So Nancy secretly puts in vegetables inside the food that tastes like not vegetables, and everybody eats it. I saw you making these faces at your mom when she was talking.
She is a good cook. What are you talking about?
She is a good cook, huh? She's too humble. Yeah.
And no wonder why it wasn't red. I was confused why it was brown.
Yeah, me too.
I was confused why the sauce was brown. I was like, did you mix stuff in it?
It has spinach.
It has spinach, yeah.
Guess what? I can
like a bunch of spinach.
Learn how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, you better learn how to cook. The fastest way to get to a person's heart is through their stomach. But anyways, guys, right now, we're getting ready to go. We're gonna go to a demonstration, a rally, because Eliana's favorite place to skate, Skateworld, a place that I used to go to when I was a kid, a place that Nancy used to go to when she was younger. They're closing down. They got beat by some company who's trying to take over the area, and we're really unhappy about it because Skateworld is one of our favorite places to go. We took Eliana out of her team for a little bit because she was getting injured a lot, and she was going through a lot of health problems, and you guys remember that. So we're gonna go show our love and support because it would suck to lose Skateworld. Rally here at Skateworld. It was supposed to be outside, but it's raining, as you guys can see in my glasses. But look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. We got kids over here fighting for the space. Kids from the community, man. You know, kids that need this space, man.
I mean, I think as a parent and as a teacher in San Diego, I think it's so important to have healthy places where people from across socioeconomic difference, racial, cultural, language differences can come together and celebrate and have a great night dancing on skates under disco balls. We can't do that anywhere else.
And I mean, growing up, we knew, you know, we had plenty of roller skates growing up. I mean, I can't tell you how many skating parties I went to as a kid. I had a roller skating birthday party.
That's right, I did too.
Just what it means to all of us.
Well, and I also think, again, there's so many examples right now in society of people making the choices that aren't for the good of the community or for the good of most or all people. And to see it happening so locally, like in my own backyard, where my kids skate and play derby, is so upsetting. And to see city council members and other people chime in and say, like, wringing their hands, well, there's nothing I can do. It's kind of already a done deal. It's so sad. And I feel like it is so sad if we let this happen.
It's home! It's home! It's favorite! It's
Skateworld, we love our home.
Save our home! Please!
Save our home. Save our life. Save everything.
Save Skateworld!
I mean, seriously, how often do you get to see kids coming together? This is our youth reaching and asking for help to keep these type of spaces open for them. It's about them. It's about putting our children first. It's about putting their imagination, their space to be themselves. guys, we are back home from the rally. I'm gonna make it very clear to you guys something that I've been wanting to share with you. If it's something that we truly care about, we're gonna go by it. We're going to stand by it. Today, we stood by these families and these kids who deserve this space, who want this space. And you probably wondering, well, it's not under their control. It has to do with money, you know, and stuff like that. I understand that, you know. What do we see nowadays? Kids wanting their cell phones, fighting for an iPad, fighting for a device. How often do you see kids wanting to skate? I just feel like parents are at war with social media. And it's so ironic that we're talking about this because we make a living off of social media. But I feel like there has to be some sort of a balance, and this is something that I'm guilty of because I'm in the phone a lot. Nancy's in the phone a lot. We work on staying away from our devices so we can spend some time, and that's difficult in itself. So this is not gonna help. If this skating place completely disappears, I feel like the city is going to lose a piece of itself, a piece of its culture, a piece of its history. I think it's important for Nancy and I to teach our kids to fight for what they love. Eliana is fighting for something she loves. She loves to skate. She loves to be part of roller derby. She loves that. The best thing I can do is to take my family and be there with them, you know? And that's the thing that I think Nancy and I agree with, you know, is to teach them how to fight for what they love, no matter what it is. And I want you guys to do the same thing too. Fight for what you love, no matter what it is. As long as your love isn't stepping on other people's rights and other people's freedoms, then fight for it. That's the lesson here. ¿Era que sí, Aaron?